Hello composition students. I'm Robin Ling, one of the instructional services librarians here at Ryan Library. As you work through the videos posted here and as you complete the library research assignment, please remember you can always contact a librarian for clarity, questions, or concerns. I know some of you are watching these videos on your phones and some have laptops. Please feel free to pause and rewind to rewatch if something is not clear. All of the screencasts included in these videos are from either the Canvas Library Research Module, library's website, or Google. If this were a face-to-face session, we would be in a computer lab and I would ask you to follow along on your own computer. If you have access to a computer, I would recommend keeping these videos open in one tab, pausing the video, then practicing what was demonstrated on another tab. Topics covered in this video are how to ask librarians for help, the library research assignment, citation help, and how to evaluate sources for authority and trustworthiness. Though we're not together in person, the librarians are still available to help you online. You can email us at reflib@Point or email a librarian directly, instant message us from the library's homepage, text us, or call us. The various ways to contact us are listed on the library's homepage. We will be covering the instant message service from the library's homepage on Mondays through Fridays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also email us, send us a text message, or call us. Check the syllabus of your writing composition class to determine the due date of the library research assignment. This assignment will be graded by librarians, and the content you need to learn to finish the assignment are included in these videos. What you need to do is either download and print a PDF copy of the assignment or download the Word version of the assignment and then type your answers. If you choose to print a copy and handwrite your answers, please make sure that your handwriting is legible. If you use a Word document to type your answers, please try to retain the formatting in the original Word document as much as possible, and if you're able to, it would be helpful if your answers were in a different colored font. You can find the library research assignment in two places. You can find it on the library's website on the How to Do Research Guide. At the very bottom here, I have a screenshot you can see. The PDF file is listed first, and then you can see the Word document. You can also find it in Canvas on the library research module on the Assignments tab. You'll submit your library research assignment in the library research module on Canvas. You can also find a copy of the assignment here on the home page and in the assignments page. You can see here you have the option to print a PDF version of the assignment and handwrite your answers, then scan it and upload it to Canvas, or you can download a Word version and type your answers. Either way, please make sure that whatever you submit is legible. You'll submit your assignment here with the blue button, and these are the file types that you are permitted to submit. The first page of the library research assignment asks you to list your topic and a few terms to describe it. You want to choose a topic that can be managed in the length research paper you will write. You don't want a topic that is so broad that you're overwhelmed with information, and you don't want a topic that is so narrow that you can't find any information on it. As you begin your research, you may have to make adjustments to your topic and to the terms that you use to describe it. I would recommend keeping track of search terms on a notepad or in a Google Doc as you come across them. You'll find better search terms after you've done a bit of reading on your topic. Consider search terms used by experts and professionals, terms they use to describe their areas of expertise. Also consider synonyms or any like word that describes your topic. Also consider terms that broaden your topic and narrow your topic. I think it's helpful to think of research as like a conversation. So imagine you're walking up to a group of friends who have been talking for a while. Before you say anything and add to the conversation, you might stand there for a few minutes to determine who is agreeing with who is disagreeing with whom, and why. You might determine that one of your friends agrees with part of what one friend is saying, but not all of what that friend is saying. And then you might decide that you agree with some of what one person is saying, but not all of it. And that's when things can get interesting. So after you've stood there for a few minutes and you have a good handle on the conversation, you might then interject your own comments and thoughts on the topic. What you wouldn't want to do is just summarize or parrot what your friends have already said. You'd want to bring something new to the conversation that furthers it along. Same thing when you're writing a research paper. You don't want to just summarize the sources that you've read. You want to synthesize those sources and come to a different new conclusion, or at least further the conversation along. I've included a screenshot of the library research assignment here on the right. I would encourage you at this point to pause the video and download a copy of the library research assignment if you haven't done so already. We're asking you on the first page to tell us your topic and describe it using a few different keywords. We're then asking you to find 4 different types of sources. The first source is an encyclopedia article. The second is an ebook available through Rand Library. The third is a scholarly journal article available through a library database. And the fourth is a high-quality internet source. We're asking you to choose one of those 4 sources and cite it using MLA citation style. Your citation will go on the last page of the assignment. For each of these 4 types of sources, we're asking you to tell us how you found it. So you could say you went to the library's website, you opened the CREDA reference database, for instance, you typed in your keywords, and then you chose that particular article because you liked the length of the article. We're asking you also to tell us how this particular source is relevant to your research question. So how does this source help you answer that question? We're also asking you, how do you know if the source is authoritative? For that answer, you would include things like the author is an expert, the book or article or website was recently published, and the information is up to date. It has a high quality publisher, such as an academic publisher, for instance, Oxford University. Or you could say that the author includes things like a references list, graphs, and tables within the work itself. If the source is peer-reviewed, that would also count as authoritative. You can find more information on evaluating sources on the library's How to Do Research Guide, Session 2 tab. If you're not confident a source is high enough quality for academic research, use a different source or contact a librarian, and we will help evaluate the source with you. The last question on the library research assignment asks you to choose one of the 4 sources you found and cite it using MLA citation style 8th edition. On the How to Do Research Guide, you'll find a citation help page that includes an MLA citation cheat sheet, as well as a link to the OWL Purdue website, which is a great help when looking for example citations. The last question on the library research assignment asks you to choose one of the 4 sources that you found and cite it using MLA citation style 8th edition. The How to Do Research Guide includes a page on citation help. On that page, you'll find a link to an MLA citation cheat sheet that includes example citations for each of the 4 sources that you've found. It also includes a link to the OWL Purdue writing website, which is a great resource for both MLA and APA citations. The last question on the library research assignment is asking you to choose one of the 4 sources you found and cite it using MLA citation 8th edition style. The How to Do Research Guide includes a citation help page. On that page, you'll find a link to an MLA cheat sheet that includes an example of each of the 4 different types of sources that you found for the assignment. The page also includes a link to the OWL Purdue website, which is a great resource for both MLA citation style and APA citation style. If you have any other questions about formatting your citation, please don't hesitate to contact a librarian. Once you've completed the assignment, submit it to the library research module on Canvas. If you printed the PDF, please make sure your handwriting is legible. Scan the assignment, then convert the image file to a PDF. There are free apps for smartphones that convert image files to PDFs. If you typed your answers on the Word doc version of the assignment, please put your answers in a different font color. Whether you've used a PDF or the Word document, before submitting the assignment, please double check that your file includes all 4 pages and that there are no duplicate pages or pages missing. If you have questions about submitting your assignment, please contact a librarian. If you have questions, please let us know how we can help.